Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. So today I bring you guys loot from 10 hours of Turoths, this time on the Iron Man account, and the gear for this one is a leaf-bladed battle axe. That was my main weapon, as well as a Dragon Defender, Fury, Knight's Out helmet, as well as obsidian plate body and plate legs. I was also wearing a Ring of Wealth for the coin drop, so no Zerker ring this time, and the inventory pretty much stayed the same, except instead of monkfish I started bringing sharks and anglerfish to extend my trips here. Although had I brought my Dragon Fire Shield instead of my Dragon Defender, I probably wouldn't have needed as much food, but I did want to have more offensive bonus, so I didn't really mind bringing an inventory of food. It lasted me about probably an hour to 90 minutes, so you will see a couple banking trips during this video, that's for sure. And alongside the food, I had my herb sack, my gem bag, rune pouch with high alchs inside of it, and 2 supersets with 2 prayer potions praying preserve the whole time. Now, these do require 55 Slayer to kill, and they drop herbs and seeds commonly, though not as frequently as Aberrant Specters, but you do get frequent nature runes here, and in addition to this, you do get the leaf-bladed sword drop. Now, Turoths are very similar to Kurosks, which are in the other room just to the left of me, and they can only be damaged, the Turoth and Kurosk, by leaf-bladed weapons or broad arrows and bolts or the magic dart spell. Now, I've used broad bolts here before. It was a pretty decent way to train my range up when I was a lower level, and you can safe spot them, but I've never used magic dart here, so I'm not too sure how that would go, but I do know that using a leaf-bladed battle axe is probably the quickest way to kill Turoths, especially if you're close to max or if you have high combat stats. Now, if you do want to bring a Saradomin Godsword or even a Blowpipe special attack with you, you won't really see the damage being dealt, but you will get healed as if you dealt it, so keep that in mind if you do have an SGS available. It's probably worth bringing here. The max hit of these Turoths is a 9, and I had pretty decent defense bonus, so I wasn't seeing too many 9s on me, but you know, you stay here for quite a while, you will take some damage, so just bring some food if you don't have an SGS available, or if you're just lower level. How I was getting here quickly was using the Slayer ring. I would just use it directly to Relica and then just make the run from there, and then whenever I banked, I either used the minigame teleport to Clan Wars, and then I would get full HP and prayer for free, and then just access the bank right next to the portal, so that was a pretty easy way to get back and forth from here. One thing I didn't bring was a bone crusher, just because these only really drop normal bones, and I wasn't in the catacombs, and I wanted to track every single drop, so I knew that if there was bones on the ground, that RuneLite would track it no matter what, which I just preferred for this video. Probably missed out on like 4,000 or maybe 10,000 prayer XP. I know it all counts, but that's okay. You know, the Black Dragon video gave me some prayer XP, so I'll just take it from that. One thing you'll see a lot of, just because my RNG was pretty good for this video, is the rarest drop, at least I could say valuable wise, from these Turoths, and that being the Mystic Robe Bottom Light, which is 1 in 512, and it is a current price of 47k. I think I had about 5 of these Mystic Robe Bottoms in my bank already, and about 11 Mystic Robe Tops from these loot videos in the past here, so that's pretty nice to get to add to that collection in the tab. I never like to high alch my Mystic items. I really like to just stack it up and hopefully one day see 100 Mystic sets, but that's quite a few years off, so we'll see if that ever happens. Other than the Mystic Robe Bottom, for the alchables, I was getting Steel Plate Legs, a Mithril Axe and Kite Shield, Adamant Full Helm, as well as a Rune Dagger, so pretty decent alchables, and seeing that you're going to get so many nature runes either dropped in a quantity of 15 or 37, you'll have plenty of runes available for you to high alch here if you want to save time with banking. I did see a ton of hard clues, because you do kill these things pretty quickly, especially if you're using the right weapons and you're potted and all that, and the hard clue rate is 1 in 128, and I'm pretty sure I got close to 25 hard clues for this video. Wasn't able to complete any because I was trying to prioritize my main at the same time, so doing clue scrolls really takes a lot out of the equation, but yeah, just let it be known that if you ever want to do hard clues while doing Slayer or just, you know, off-task killing Turoths, you will get a ton of hard clues here. Alongside the common herb drops, the highlighted seed that I was seeing constantly throughout this video, which is 1 in 167, so just a little bit more than the hard clue there, it would be the Snapdragon seed, current price of 45k, and I got a ton of them through this video. I think I got every single one recorded as well, so yeah, you will see that stack up. I didn't leave them in the inventory this time. I was just kind of banking everything and using RuneLite to track it for me. Sometimes if I'm staying at places like Gargoyles or Abyssal Demons for an extended amount of time, I'll just let things stack up in the inventory, similar to like the Hill Giant video and things like that, but since I was banking pretty regularly here, I really didn't see a need to, you know, keep anything in the inventory, just the runes and the coin stack. I did get a leaf-bladed sword drop a couple times during this video. That is 1 in 500, so just 12 lower than the Mystic Row Bottom Light. Very similar drop rate and similar price. That is 40k, and I think I have well over 20 in my bank now. So that was cool. You know, I don't think these Turoths get enough appreciation. They really do give quite a bit of nice things. The nature runes and the seeds and herbs are incredible. Definitely beneficial to any Ironman account who does farming or herb lore. And I feel like everyone needs nature runes. So yeah, definitely a great monster for that. They are 76 HP to kill, so you know, they do take a little bit, but your leaf-bladed battle axe or sword, however you want to be killing them, I think I was maxing like 44s or 45s with this setup. So just imagine if you have bandos and primordial boots or, you know, similar things to that, you'll be hitting constant 40s and 30s here. So keep that in mind that this is a pretty quick task to do for Slayer, and the drops are a little bit above average, I would say. It's definitely a weird looking monster. You know, I cover a lot of monsters in this 10-hour series, but I'd say Turoths definitely one of the weirdest looking as it goes for graphically speaking. It seems like if they moved faster, you would see them in like a horror movie or a scary movie, but they move pretty slow, so I wouldn't really fear them too much. But, you know, I don't hear what noises they make, you know, I don't play with sounds on or anything, so I don't know, they might be a lot more scary than I think they are. But overall, I had no problem killing them for 10 hours time, and honestly, I pretty much enjoyed the whole video. I mean, it was very relaxing to do while I was at the Guardians of the Rift. You didn't really have to pay too much attention, and I didn't really mind high alking and things like that, so it was nice. I really did enjoy this one compared to other things on this account. The rarest drop that I did receive was a shield left half. I almost forgot to mention that, but yeah, it's in the inventory there, and it was about 1 in 6,200 because I was wearing a Ring of Wealth, so it kind of gave me increased odds at that, and that makes, I think, 15 to 20 or something like that shield left halves in the bank now. Just an outrageous amount, but I will take it. It's always nice to hit that rare drop table, especially on a lower level monster like the Turoth. But yeah, we got multiple Mystic Row Bottoms, a ton of Snapdragon seeds, really beneficial, but you can see that coin stack, not too expensive, you know, just 250k, and that's with about 1 hour left to go. So yeah, not the most exciting alkables, but I did manage to high alk everything that I, you know, managed to get on the ground, and yeah, just 250k. So the coin drops here aren't as generous or, you know, similar to Kurosks and Gargoyles. So maybe wearing a Berserker ring might have been the better choice. I'd actually probably, if I could go back in time, I would have wore it over the Ring of Wealth, but that's okay. I'll just take what I can get at this point. And yeah, looks like we are finishing up the loot from 10 hours of Turoths. Another 10-hour video down on the Iron Man, and his bank is getting better and better by the weeks, by the days even, because of these loot videos. So that is awesome, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series. As always, thank you very much for the support. Alright, so the overall loot from 10 hours of Turoths does come out to be just about 2.6 mil, as well as 23 hard clue scrolls, decent amount of defense XP, almost managed to hit 17.5 mil, and as I mentioned before, the highlight really was the nature runes, the snapdragons, and we did end with about 66 Renar herbs. So that's another 66 prayer potions to the bank, and 5, you know, Mystic Row Bottoms. That'll look nice as a collection piece. So I would say I am satisfied with the results from this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did reach 15 million fletching XP lately, so I wanted to share that with you all. Not the biggest milestone, but I like to keep you guys updated on the Iron Man. I have actually been killing Venenatus lately, so you might see an Iron Man wilderness related video soon, but I will keep you guys updated on that. Well, that is it for now, guys. Happy holidays, and until next time, Mr. No Sleep out.